for both players at the moment, but I don't think HuK has enough. I don't think HuK has enough Immortals to deal with this amount of siege tanks. He is getting very, very heavy Zealot army, and we do see one Marine. Nope, not coming in. I thought the Marine was gonna come in, and now we're seeing a slow push by MorroW, putting a bunker as well as a supply depot in the middle of the map to filter the forces from HuK, and this one Zealot's gonna go down to Marine and Marauder fire. HuK realizing this, not wanting MorroW to siege up and take control of the middle, is gonna charge out, and here we do see a nice encounter, but he's hitting some of the buildings at the beginning, and now he took down a couple of infantry, and he's working on the tanks, but these Zealots are all clustered, and that cluster is not something you want to do against the tanks, especially in the back. But one storm does go off. He has prevented MorroW from expanding to the middle of the map, but at a great cost to his own army. And another storm goes off on only 2 units that time. He really should have used the storm for these units over here. And an Archon is being formed, and it's currently being destroyed. This number of infantry trying to catch these units out of position. And tank unsieging. Not a very good idea to unsiege tank and chase, as these 2 tanks will go down. Additional tanks and Marines being produced, as well as the 3rd base and the 2nd expansion going up for MorroW at the moment. Additional structures being built. This is what you always want to do. You want to build structures simultaneously. So one moment your opponent has open space, and the next moment it's filled with bunkers. It's the bunker surprise. I didn't want to say the other word, but some of you know what the other word is. In any event, expansion is going up for HuK, and MorroW is taking a very, very firm control of the middle of the map, and he's going to go and see this control tower and maybe take control of it as well. A sensor tower has gone up at the middle, so he will see the exact movement of HuK's troops. It's almost kind of unfair, but it does cause a good bit of gas. One Zealot being warped in to deal with MorroW, and we do see a drop being done at the base of HuK, and he's losing a serious number of probes. I think he lost around 9 probes that encounter so far. A storm goes off on these tanks as the Immortals are going to try and finish up the tanks, and they do manage to finish, but these infantry are chasing down the 2 Archons. The drop has still not yet been countered, as these Marines have free reign over. And now the Zealot comes over to catch them. This Immortal needs to pull back. This Archon pulls back, and Immortal is still getting shot at by Marines. That Marine, healed by 1 medevac, actually survives that Immortal attack. That is pretty funny. +1 weapons going up for the infantry of MorroW, as HuK is struggling at the moment. I think he's only mining from about half the minerals, because the other half is going to be sieged once again by siege tanks. This Immortal not in great position. Maybe he wants to take a couple of shots at the siege tank, and he will try, and the Marines are coming over to help the siege tank, as you can only do about 10 damage to your Immortal when he has a shield up, and he's forced to go back. Right now, if we take a look at the income, MorroW has a very sizable lead with almost 50% more income than HuK. And I think HuK is really hurting, because he can't produce that number of probes to make up for his economy, at the same time keeping with the offense, which is more like a defense, directly siege in front of his base by MorroW. Very, very good play by MorroW. Additional siege tanks being developed at the moment, as Terran weapon infantry level 1 is almost finished. Additional factories and barracks going up, because he does know he has the income advantage and the base advantage, and now he's going to push even further with this siege tank, and he's going to lay siege and get vision with the medevac, and the medevac is not going to go down. He will have vision of the base, and man, HuK is struggling just to stay in the game, and the scan goes off to see exactly the unit position outside the sensor towers, and now another drop goes off. Marines are going to harass these probes. 2 probes goes down, a 3rd one goes down, and these units come within range of the tank fire. Not very good idea. Oh, that tank almost down, not completely just yet. HuK is playing a defense game at this point, as MorroW has forced him into a pretty bad position, as we do see the range of those siege tanks well within range of the mineral patches and the reinforcements, and medevac coming once again to Ooh, now he's putting down a bunker. He's putting down a bunker at the high ground. HuK needs to stop this, and he does try and come over and stop it, and he's actually going to lose the Narcon and almost a Templar. At the moment, we saw a lot of production facilities going up for MorroW all over the place, taking another expansion, sensing his immediate advantage. He sieges another tank up, and now, ooh, this is very, very difficult for HuK to deal with. He doesn't have the resources to deal with this, and he's mining only on 2 base, and these Marauders are coming in to try to finish him off, and HuK is trying to counterattack at the moment, going straight across, but there are tanks everywhere. Look at these tank range. Tank have immense range, and he's just running into barracks and tanks once he runs into those bunkers, and HuK does call GG. Oh, what a great game. Very, very nice play by MorroW, sieging right outside the base of HuK and destroying and dropping in his main as well. If you've enjoyed that, please subscribe, and please look forward to game number 4 as I will cast that. This is ggurface. See you guys next time.